What's on YouTube, Nerd vs. Fad, back with another video. In this one, I wanted to do a tag for a contest from my buddy Fat Cat Comics, and this is going to be for Dee Runk Comics, and he's asking to see your top 5 favorite comics. I had to do some thinking for this. I'm going to go with this one, and it's Daredevil number 10. Nothing really special except I think it's the second appearance of this character. I believe her name is Echo or something like that. But I just really love this cover. It's such a gorgeous book, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The next one is going to be Aquaman 26. Um, this is one of those covers that I'll get every single time. Um, I know in Fat Cat Comics uh, video where he posted some of the books he wanted to get next year. The first appearance of Dolphin is one of those, and that's also one that I would love to find. And this is a Middleton cover, and the last one was a Mac. My next book is going to be The Amazing Spider-Man number 4, and that's the first appearance of Silk, which is one of my favorite characters, and I've been preaching this book for over a year or two now. It's a book that you need to pick up, especially with all the stuff that's going on with the Spider-Verse now. Speaking of this book, Spider-Woman Alpha, that's the 1 in 25 variant, and I'm actually pretty proud to say I beat the top 10 list for this one because I had been watching one on eBay, and when it went for 200 and something bucks, I was like, well, there's one for 25 in the bin at my comic shop. I better go get it. And sure enough, it was Friday, and they still had it. Went ahead and bought it. Came home, watched the top 10 list, and there it was at number one. So yeah, I'm pretty glad I finally got that. It was in the bin for hey Marcello, how you doing? It was in the bin for I don't know a couple of years since it came out. Um, but I didn't see the point of paying $25 for it because it wasn't too special for me. I mean, it was beautiful, I love it, but it wasn't worth the 25 bucks until now, until I realized that it was going for over 200 $300. So it was a great find. So my next book is going to be Green Lantern 16, and this is actually the first appearance of Star Sapphire, which this is on my 2018 want list. It's missing the cover. The front page is actually detached, terrible condition, but it's beautiful. Um, low grade, better than no grade. Shout out Tony Sanders. Um, I just love this book. Uh, yeah, not much more I can say about that. And then my last book, my number one is going to be Mighty Thor 150. Ever since I saw Ragnarok, I've just been obsessed with Hela. She's a badass character. I really wanted to get her first appearance. A bit pricey because it's not just hers. It's like, I can't even remember. It's several other characters from Thor's universe, their first appearances. So it's a little bit pricey. But yeah. Oh, I'm actually getting a little glare. Uh, but yeah, this is such a badass cover. I was watching them on eBay after Ragnarok, and they were in like the $50 to $60 range, and really didn't want to pay that because this is her first appearance on the cover. But I think I got this one for 12, and then I found another copy like the week later for $3. So to find both of those is fantastic. I actually think I would get this one slabbed. It's not gonna come back a high grade because it's got quite a bit of damage, but it still looks beautiful. And I'm just glad that the red kind of pops and everything, and it looks great on camera, a lot better than here. And then the other thing he wanted to show was else that you collect. Oh yeah, definitely an awesome price. Um, and I collect a lot of stuff. I collect pops. I hate to admit it. I didn't like these when they came out, but they grew on me. And this is actually my second chase that I've ever found, all within the last month. Went into GameStop just to browse yesterday, and they had this one. Ended up getting it for $8. Hey, Genome Presents. Um, So yeah, $8. It was on clearance, even though they had just put it out. Um, so yeah, I collect pops. I usually only collect stuff that I really like from Marvel, DC, stuff like that. But that one's an exception because it was like second chase. um, and yeah, I do hate to admit it. I really didn't like it. Um, Another thing that I collect was actually Pokemon cards. I've collected these since I was in like middle, and I'll show a couple pages. So these were about the time that I got back into collecting. This is about 2016. So yeah, I really was from the first. Me and my buddy, he used to collect too, and we were at Target and they had a mystery box, and I made a joke that, oh, this was gonna have the good stuff in it. Did not, but it got us hooked on collecting again, so I kept that one. This Flareon right here is actually from my childhood collection. A lot of it got ruined in the rain because I left the binders out on the porch, and a lot of them got ruined. So yeah, that sucked. But here's some of my good stuff. There's a gold star. Some oh, this is not gonna work. Some secret rares. I think some of my favorites are these full art trainers that they do. I just really love the art on them. Um, Misty, Giovanni. They just throw it back to some of the older guys. Um, but yeah, so that's another thing that I collect. And let's see. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. Um, ooh, and we'll come over here. So Jurassic Park, as many of you know, is one of my favorite movies, and it is my favorite book. So I have like right here. I just have some dinosaur books, but I have my advanced reader's copy, my first, uh, no, my collector's edition signed by Michael Crichton, my first edition, and then the third edition that I thought was a first edition. So, as you can tell, I'm kind of a completionist with stuff. Not necessarily anything. Thank you. Uh, Not necessarily anything like a full run of comics. I probably would never do that. But when it's stuff like that and very niche stuff, I'm all about that. Um, so yeah, so go ahead and check out their channels. I believe last I looked, Dee Runk had 71 subs, so give him a sub, and Fat Cat Comics had 47. So definitely make sure you check out both their channels, give them a subscription, and tell them I sent you. Uh, Thanks for watching. Um, Thank you, Genome and Marcello. Y'all guys take care. Until next time.